Hi everyone, it's Martha Stewart here at our Martha Stewart Living headquarters, and what we're doing today is last minute ideas for Halloween. We have our friendly skeletal horse. He's very frightening and he's a lot of fun to have. Did you see his eyes light up? Did you see? Were they lit? Perfect to put next to your front door. My grandchildren loved it, so I got one for them. Home decorators through the Home Depot, available, frightening, horrible, just what you want for Halloween. And we have some really good pumpkin ideas, and these are in the magazine, in Martha Stewart Living magazine in October, the October issue, but I like the Mouse House very much. And you take a real pumpkin. You could do it with an artificial pumpkin too, but a real pumpkin really works very well. And make sure you cut out the bottom and take out all the seeds and all the other stuff that's in with the seeds, and use the right tools. There are scrapers like this that scrape very nicely to get all the fibers out of the inside of the pumpkin and get all those seeds. And don't forget to dry the seeds. Kids love these seeds. Wash them well, get off all the fibrous material, and then put them on a parchment lined cookie sheet, sprinkle with a little bit of salt, and then roast them very slowly until they're a little bit hard and crackly. And they're such good snacks, nice to chew on. And so once you get this all cleaned out, then you do some drilling. We want holes to hold our mice. These are very sweet little mice. Some of them look a little bit like rats, but you can buy these at craft stores. You can buy them at Tractor Supply. I saw a very nice assortment of mice and other kinds of animals. You can buy them at museum stores too. And they're generally made out of either an acrylic or a rubber. Very lifelike. You could also put them in your children's beds to wake up on Halloween morning. Not a very pleasant feeling. Paint them all these gorgeous colors with the Martha Stewart metallic paints, all-purpose paints that are available at Michael's. These are very nice, and we've worked hard on getting all these various metallic colors. And have a battery run little light like this. You've seen these, so you don't have to have a live candle. It won't get blown out. And then use your electric drill, and I'm sure everyone has one of these now. You should. This is an easy release so that we can put various tips on this is a 1.5 inch tip, and now this makes kind of a mess. I'm going to put this over my handle just to create kind of a, don't get it stuck in the blade. See how nicely and easily that does? Work in your garage, not in your craft room, because it's all fresh pumpkin here and there and everywhere. And use some big ones and some little ones. You can use, if you don't have a drill, you could use another kind of auger, like even just this kind of thing, to stick into the pumpkin. This works so fast and so well, though. He's staring at me. See, this works very nicely. Then to change, just pull this back and put in a smaller. There. So much for this. Oh, this does not make as much of a mess. But these are all little, it's as if the pumpkin was a Swiss cheese. That's sort of the idea. Any questions?
We do. How do you protect the holes from rotting and put it outside?
Oh, well, don't do this too far in advance of your Halloween gathering. I like to decorate my whole front gate. Oh, my poor little mice are completely covered with pumpkin. But take a brush, and Vaseline works very well. So does vegetable oil. And oh, that's not the right kind of brush. We just need a little brush, but I'll show you the idea of it. Just a little bit of Vaseline all the way around the cuts, and that prevents rotting. It really does extend the life of the pumpkin. And cold weather also helps. And do it around the bottom too, so that you cover up the mess. So there you have your lovely pumpkin, and then insert your mice. I'll just do a few of them, a little, oh, here, I guess a big mouse in here. They can be sort of sitting in, or this way, I guess. These holes are not big enough. Not for the big guys.
So Joseph wants to know, can he mark where he's going to carve, or is that even necessary?
I don't know if it's necessary. If you're a beginner and haven't used one of these drills, you could mark holes. But look how cute these look.
Alejandro
And you can also use a
sorry.
pin. Excuse me. You can also use a pin to hold the mouse in place, like that. Just a little hat pin. I would do it in all the mice just so that they don't get blown away. But cute, very cute. We'll see. You see.
So Alejandro wants to know, if you wanted to paint the pumpkin, would you do that before or after the holes?
Oh, I would do that after the holes. Yes, do it after. Now look, beautiful white pumpkin. You don't have to do anything but just find rubber snakes like this and paint them silver or gold, and just make little arrangements of those on your table. Anything to be scary and hideous. That's what we want for Halloween, don't we? So that's project number one. Enjoy making those things. Then we have candy projects. One of my favorite things. And we have and also kind of what you feed your friends on Halloween. Oh no, let's just show this first. Let's show this. Here's another very cute little mouse pumpkin with a little mice, and we have cheese, mimolette, and Swiss cheese. Stick the mice around. Use some other pretty gourds or pumpkins. Serve crackers and dates and candied nuts. That's a nice thing, and serve a good white wine to your friends. I can't think of anything nicer to give the adults as they drag their little kids around the neighborhood with their candy bags. Here's another idea for hors d'oeuvres. More different cheeses and crackers, and oh, look at these guys. These are so fantastic. And these very pretty little leaf plates for individual servings. This is very pretty and very nice. Olives too, and the candied walnuts. I think anything that looks like this is appealing to your friends and to your neighbors. Now back here is another idea for the children. Here's one way to display the treats for the tricks. This is one of our giant skulls available also at Home Decorators, filled with Hershey's milk chocolate, my very, very famous, favorite milk chocolate, Reese's peanut butters, Kit Kats, and mixed with all kinds of pirate loot. And you find the loot anywhere, but it's the candies by Hershey's that are really delicious. It's great for events like this. Trustworthy, covered. The kids aren't going to take home a bunch of unwrapped booty and have it all removed by mom, because these are totally trustworthy and totally delicious. And I like to give out handfuls and bags full to the kids, because it comes like this, but don't put this out like this. You know why? Each child will take the entire bag, so make sure you open. Don't leave it like this. Where is the opening on this one? I'm sure it's somewhere. And just sprinkle these all over your table. If you haven't tasted a Reese's peanut butter cup lately, I suggest doing so. They're really good. And a nice little snack. Do not keep them around for yourself. This is for kids. And if you're watching your diet,
Rod wants to know, do you hand out candy or let trick-or-treaters pick their own?
Oh, I let the kids pick their own. I think being generous and being creative like this, you can have spooky, scary sounds being played. Have your wild horse skeleton like that making noises. Well, all of this is so much fun to put all out. And look at, we use the netting underneath, and more bones and skulls just strewn around. Now here's another one, the treasure chest. I love a little chest like this, filled with more of the candies and pirate. Oh, I'm sure there's something easy to open these with, but again, the closures are good because you know nobody's been in there. Let's mix in. I sometimes just have little brown sandwich bags, and the kids just help themselves and fill their little sandwich bags with all their good treats. Kit Kats, milk chocolate snack size. And you don't have to monitor, it's up to mom and dad.
So Kendra wants to know, have you ever given out anything besides candy for Halloween?
Oh, I have given out homemade candy apples. Those are lots of fun, and children love candy apples. What else do the kids like? They like candy. Candy. They don't want an apple. They want candy. Good candy, just like this. And always make them do treats too. They love to sing. They love to say a little poem or a rhyme. And they like to get into the spirit of Thanksgiving. So look at this. Oh, and here, treasures. Diamonds and rubies. And make sure that you have enough of everything so that you do not run out. And if perchance you finally do run out, turn off your lights. Make believe nobody's home, because they're going to come banging on your door if there's a light on, even the smallest light, because on Halloween night, nobody's afraid. So this is a lot of fun. I love these. Any other questions?
What is your favorite Halloween costume?
Oh, I have many, and you know, if you look back at Martha Stewart Living or marthastewart.com, you'll find all my costumes in galleries. I have been Jane to Tarzan. I have been a mysterious horsewoman on a black horse. I have been, the fairy godmother. That was a great costume. I've been a lot of wonderful, wonderful things, and it's a lot of fun to get. Oh, I was the woodland fairy, the evil queen of the woods. What else have I been?
What are you gonna be this year?
Haven't decided yet. I have to go to a party called Prince on Prince, so that's purple, of course. Maybe I'll just go with Purple Rain. I haven't decided yet, but maybe that.
Little ode to Prince.
It was all Prince. It's all Prince. And then I have to go to another party where you have to go as a movie character or movie star. And Susan Magrino's going as Marilyn Monroe. I don't know what I'll go as. I'll think of something.
Amanda wants to know, what do you say when an older teen shows up looking for candy and they're not dressed up?
Say that again?
So what do you say to an older teen, someone who's like 15 years old, that shows up to your door for candy and they're not dressed in costume?
Well, you just have to say one handful. It's okay, whatever they come as. A lot of kids don't like to get dressed up. All they want is the loot.
What are the grandkids dressing up as? Do you know?
I think one's going to be a superhero, and one's going to be an onion. Why an onion?
We could have used them this morning.
I have no idea. Yeah, she wants to be an onion. But there's lots of other wonderful decorations that you can create. The skeleton is always good, and you can save these particular kinds of decorations year to year and just add to them. I have thousands of gourds and pumpkins that I grew in my garden, and those are going to be everywhere. And I put cobwebs in the trees, and I put scary lights here and there. I love the glittered skulls that are up on the shelf over here. Look at these. Oh, and our friend the owl, he's pretty scary. And look at these beautiful, these are just styrofoam. that are glittered with our beautiful glitter, and bowls of bones. And don't forget, Hershey's milk chocolate everywhere. Just have these. That's for people to grab and enjoy. And serve a good bloody punch. And you could even fill rubber gloves with water and freeze them, and then take the glove off, of course, and float those hands in your punch.
Do we have time for the quick punch?
Oh, we'll do a punch another time.
Okay.
I think there's so many good things to be doing for Halloween. And we have so many more ideas that you can enjoy in the pages of our magazine, on our website, marthastewart.com. And of course, we'll be on the Today Show on Monday with some more and different ideas. And what else are we doing? For Halloween?
Those are the two biggest.
Yeah. So we have a lot going on, a lot. But we have new programming. Our new baking show just started on PBS, season 7, and it's gotten off to a really good start, and I think you'll enjoy watching that. And on November 7th, day before Election Day, and I have to encourage all of you to vote, but on November 7th, we are debuting our Martha and Snoop's Potluck Dinner Party. It's a show on VH1. It's a cooking show, cum guests, cum fun, cum whatever, but it's a lot of fun. You're going to love it. And any other questions?
American Made.
Oh, and my gosh, and if you haven't bought your tickets to American Made, it's our 5th anniversary this year. And on October 21st is our opening night party, and October 22nd is our all-day symposium right here at our headquarters in New York City. You can buy tickets, there's still a few available, and we have an amazing roster of speakers. All entrepreneurs, all people who have either started their own businesses, created amazing products. Jessica Alba is our keynote speaker with her Honest Products. Very fantastic, and she was just offered, I heard, $1 billion for her company, which is only a few years old. Pretty fabulous. We have Jeffrey Zakarian. We have a lot of designers. Zach Posen is here. We have, is Norma Kamali coming? Did we hear? Anyway, we have some amazing designers talking. 10 honorees from all over the United States being honored. We have a whole list of wonderful speakers. And what do you want? What do you have over there, Judy?
Somebody was asking about the paints to use for pumpkins, so we wanted to grab your.
Here are the paints. They're called Martha Stewart's craft paints. These are very fine, high-quality paints that are being used not only by crafters and artisans, but also by fine artists. I have a lot of friends who are pumpkin all over it. We have a lot of friends who are artists, and they tell me that they scour the shelves at Michael's looking for all our new colors, and we have many colors of paint, including these fantastic metallics. I love using these paints. They're acrylic, washable, and long-lived, and they can be on glass, on any surface. They're all surface paints.
And Tammy would like to know, what are the best pumpkins to carve?
The best pumpkins are pretty much pumpkins that look like this. They're pie pumpkins. They have a uniform thick skin. These old gnarly, warty-looking squash and gourds are a little bit harder to carve, and these are very thick-fleshed, so they too are a little bit harder to carve. You could do exterior kind of gouging, like woodcuts on these, but these are so easy. Sugar pumpkins, Big Max pumpkins, those are really great for carving.
And we have a question about the best way to light the pumpkins from inside. Do you use tea lights or do you
the best thing is this little battery run light that sits right underneath, and that's why we cut out the bottom of the pumpkin and just set the pumpkin right over a tea light like that. Of course, we always used to, when I was growing up, use candles, but they would blow out in the wind. They were a little bit dangerous if you're having them right close to your house. We don't want any accidents on Halloween. We want to have a happy Halloween, happy and scary, frightening Halloween.
Cindy was asking about the treasure chest. Do you have different chests for the little ones? Would you do different sizes or just one?
Oh, you can do whatever size you have. I mean, these are just inexpensive chests that you can find. I have a friend who sends a Christmas present in a chest every year, so I've saved all her chests, and I have those boxes filled with my Hershey's candy. So it's going to be a lot of candy this year because I think we're going to have a big turnout, especially because Halloween this year is on a Monday, so kids are back to school and it's a great day. It's not like the worst day is it, what's the worst day for Halloween? You think Monday's the worst day? Huh? Sunday? No, Sunday's pretty bad because the kids have to go to school the next day.
What time would you normally give out candy? Is it when sun goes down or is it earlier?
No, it's after the sun goes down. I want to only be out there in the dark.
We'll have to get some photos up on the blog.
So I'm going to say goodbye, but have a wonderful, wonderful preparation, and thank you, Hershey's, so much for sponsoring this particular segment. You can be sure that many people are going to be using those peanut butter cups, those Hershey bars, and those delicious Kit Kats for their holiday Halloween treats for the kids. I think you should be congratulated on providing us with such high quality confections. Really fun. Thanks so much, and thanks for thanks for watching.